What is going on? The Yosemite Guide here, coming at you from Tuolumne Meadows in Yosemite National Park. We're trying to beat the heat today up in the high country. So we're doing Cathedral Lakes today, one of the more popular spots out of Tuolumne Meadows. So we got Cathedral Lakes, 3.6 miles up. We got a really late start to the day. So it is a bit of a drive up here. It'd take you about an hour and 20 minutes from Yosemite Valley. So it's a little bit of a drive, but Tuolumne Meadows, one of my favorite spots in the park. Just absolutely beautiful up here. So much exposed granite and high Sierra lakes, just everything. Lower crowds, even though parking was tough today. I mean, Yosemite Valley's still really busy. It's August 23rd, I believe, and just beautiful out. We do have some weather. It rained on the way in here, so maybe getting a late start actually worked out for my timing, but we'll have to keep an eye on the weather. But we are beating the heat today. That's why I wanted to come to the high country, because it's triple digits at the lower elevations around here. Super hot this weekend. So, but nice and cool out here. And you come to a little split in the trail here. You want to go right towards Cathedral Lakes, pretty well marked. Tuolumne Meadows trail that way towards Glen Allen. But yeah, we're gonna go Cathedral Lakes, 3.5 miles. Let's do this. And we are off to a good start. Got some elevation gain right in the beginning here. You are starting out around 8,500 feet, a little over 8,500 feet of elevation. So the air is thin. So you got that to deal with. It's not super steep right here, but you definitely feel the lack of oxygen. All right, we're a little over a half mile in here. You got this little carabiner trail split. This is easy to miss. This will take you towards Cathedral Peak. This is the way to Cathedral Peak, Bud Lake. Yeah, just a little over a half mile in here on your left. So if you're going to do Cathedral, that's the spot. And it's kind of crazy. It's rain clouds just like all around me. And it was raining here earlier. But right above me is a patch of blue sky. So it's pretty cool. It's still warm out here, but we got a nice forest canopy. If the sun does come out, you're pretty well covered through the first mile, at least so far. But and 1.1 miles in, we are leveled off here. So that was a good first mile though, for sure. Man, this is awesome. What a beautiful day to be out here. My last day off was 3 weeks ago when I did Half Dome, and I work 2 jobs, so I've been working every day, but I need these kind of days to recharge my soul. And you know, life, you can't always control the things that happen to you, but you can control the way you respond to those things. So that's why, you know, whatever you got going on in your life, you could choose to be happy. You know, that's the main thing there. I'm a big fan of the law of attraction, and you know, you get what you put out there. And this is how I raise my vibrations right here. It's getting out on these trails, having my feet touch the ground, and it's just glorious being out here. Love it. Thanks for coming along too. Yeah, it's really cool. You're here. This overcast weather kind of, I don't know if it makes the green on the trees pop a little more or something, but it's just really cool looking out right now. I got thunder as my background noise. That's kind of cool. But I'm hoping the weather will hold out for me when I get up to Cathedral Lakes, and I could try and peek out on a ridge line behind the lakes. That'd be really cool. And we'll see if that happens. Oh shit. Dang, big old bear just ran across the trail. That was cool. I don't know if the camera picked that up. Oh, he's right there. Man. That was cool. Hopefully you saw that. How's it going? Yeah, good, good.
Very deep.
Yeah. Alright, we're about 2 miles in. And we got another pretty good incline going here. So it really eased up for a while. I'm about 45 minutes in on this hike, so I'm making decent time so far, and this has probably been the softest trail I've done all summer on the feet, and we're getting into a little more rocky stuff here, but it's been really, really nice. Okay, so I'm about 2.5 miles in on this glorious hike, and it's taken me about an hour to get up here to this point. So thinking a little less than an hour and a half or so to the lake, which is decent time. Yeah, this trail hits you pretty good right off the bat, but it really eases up, you know, once you get into the hike. So we have done a little over 1,000 feet elevation gain in the first 2.5 miles or so. So that's, you know, something, but I'd call it fairly easy. I mean, we're at 9,500 feet, so you do have the thin air to deal with, but this is just a nice hike through the woods. I'm having a really good day here, and I'm just hoping I can get up on one of these ridge lines. It would be so cool, but I don't want to get struck by lightning either, so we'll see. And this is a really cool section through here. Super sandy. Huh? It does. Yeah. You're probably like 3/4 of a mile. Yeah, not
like
too,
3/4 of a mile away?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
really
not
close.
too far.
Yeah. Cool, thank you.
Yeah, have fun. Okay, we got some signage here. Where's this one go? Sunrise High Sierra Camp, 4.5 miles. So a lot of the backpackers are heading that way. Shoot. Okay, Cathedral Lake, 1/2 mile. Man, with this fresh rain, it just smells amazing out here. So good. Absolutely beautiful out. Some good thunderheads around us. Cathedral Peak behind us. The approach for that's on the other side. There is a route you can take up towards Upper Cathedral Lake and around that way, but that split half mile into this trail is how you get up there. This is cool. Okay, and we got a pretty dramatic scenery here with these clouds, but really cool. I would like to go up here. It's a Cathedral Peak, I believe. There's Tenaya Peak up there as well, overlooking Tenaya Lake. So that's kind of what my goal was. And Upper Cathedral Lake will be up here to the left here. My only concern with this is this weather. These clouds do not look super nice. And I kind of want to go up, like straight up this rock face here. And if I do get some weather, these rocks are really slippery and it's not going to be a way to come down for sure. But I could come down a more gradual path over here. I think this is a really pretty meadow over here. You're not supposed to go into this meadow. They've got it protected right now, and sort of a restoration area. They don't want people camping all over it. So this is a cool place. Man, that looks so cool. Cathedral Peak. Just like one of the most dramatic scenes ever. It's what John Muir called the Granite Church. Yeah, and I'm a little bit apprehensive about this right now, just because it's getting a little windy and the wind is blowing all these ominous looking clouds towards me, so that doesn't really bode well for what I've got going on here. Okay, this is pretty cool. So we got some soft mud here, and you can see the nice bear print there. Now the prints always look bigger when they sink in. Yeah, you can see the sharp claws on there, and a bunch of deer tracks. But it's cool to see those bear prints on there. Okay, we are on the trail to Upper Cathedral Lake. I think we'll just check that out. I don't think I'm going to be able to peek out today, unfortunately. And the temperature is dropping a bit, whoa, as it starts to rain a little bit harder on me. But it's still not super cold. Hopefully my camera lens stays clear here as it starts to rain harder. This trail's got some more rock, broken up granite on it. Definitely a lot more rough than the first 3.5 miles up here. But yeah, we definitely aren't peeking out today with what's going on here. But we'll check out Upper Cathedral. That'll be cool. I guess I don't need my sunglasses, huh? I don't know if you can pick that thunder up, but it's like right overhead. Not seeing any lightning, but Haven't really been looking for it. This is so cool. Here we go. Got a nice camp spot over there. Upper Cathedral Lake. A little more secluded up here. Just gotta see what the temperature of this lake is. So we're in the shallows right here. It's pretty nice. The further you go out, the colder it gets, but I don't really want to be in the water during a thunderstorm. I was hoping to go swimming at some point. Maybe if this clears up, I'll get to jump in Tenaya Lake, hopefully. We'll see about that. Hoping for a little rainbow action in here too. A little bit smaller than the lower cathedral. See, that's where I was trying to go up there. And it's pretty, I mean, it's still tough, but just following that little ridge line up there to the top, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's starting to come down a little bit more. Might need to seek some shelter here. I got a little shelter here while we got this hail storm rocking. Hopefully it doesn't stay super intense like this for too long. Found a little log shelter here. Let's see if I got a rain fly. Dude, this is crazy. So I'll just keep that in mind if I ever want to get the full weather experience. Just don't bring a jacket or any waterproof anything. You know, that way I know it'll just downpour on me. So that's kind of cool. Okay, well, it seems like that was the worst of it. So we are going to head to lower ground for sure. Another grouse. Hey, buddy. You all right? You hungry? He's like, what's going on with this weather? Oh, it's the little babies. Get to mama. Hey, come on, guys. It's okay. What do you got on you there, buddy? Hey, come on. I want this one to keep up. Come on. Get down there. Go with your people. Go on. Go on. Catch up to mama. There you go. Oh boy. Grow up into a nice big grouse. Reunited. And we got the hail starting back up again. Doesn't seem like it's going to be as bad as that last one. Was crazy. This is so cool though. What an awesome day. What an awesome day. Awesome shot of cathedral from here. Wow. Lightning in the background. And we are starting to come down a little harder. Okay, and I'm back up to my split for the main trail here for Cathedral Lake, where it's a half mile that way, and yeah, this way it's pretty well pathed out. And it does not seem like this is going to break up anytime soon. A lot of times these things just roll in, you know, dump for a little bit and clear up, but this one seems to be sticking around. And it's crazy the amount of water that's on the trail now. This is the same trail I was coming up. No water. Look at how pooled up it is. Just what a turn of events here. I'm just really thankful. I feel like if I would have got an earlier start today, I would have got into a little bit of trouble trying to go for that puke up there. But I feel like if I just kind of light jog out of here, I'll be good. Be out of here in no time. Yes, back to my split for Cathedral Peak and Bud Lake here. That means I'm only a half mile away from a little bit of warmth in my life, because the rain is starting to pick up again here, of course, but we're doing okay. Just a little wet. All right, feeling good. Got rid of my waterlogged Hawaiian shirt, put on a beanie, and got a new lease on life. I am pretty cold as far as body temperature, so I feel like another 2 hours out here I definitely have to worry about some hypothermia. So it's kind of crazy, but I am on the home stretch, almost back to the car, and then we are gonna find some sunshine and make some burritos. Wow, I don't think I videoed this on the way out here. The serious rise in water level. I think it was just like a gentle stream when I crossed it earlier. That's so cool. Man, I wish I would have taken this picture earlier. Really. That's rad. Okay, we are definitely going to warm up here for a little bit. Head down the road. I don't think it's that far down the road to where the sun's out and it's hot. And I will find a spot to make some burritos. I'm so excited. So excited. I cannot wait. Alright, so I seem to have got myself in a little bit of a pickle here. I cannot find my truck keys anywhere in my bag. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I could think of is when I took shelter by the upper Cathedral Lake trail. I just feel like they were in a secure spot in there. I don't know how they could have fallen out. So I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna go up to the visitor center here. It's just not a good situation. I was just really hoping to warm up right now. So hopefully the visitor center's open and I could just do a more in-depth search of my bag, but I don't even have shoes with me, so that's not good either. But I'll see what I can find here. Fingers crossed.